made. Smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo. About that money, what we get into. Shamo. About that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. I know the vibes though. She like, ooh la la. We go, ooh la la. She like, ooh la la. They go, ooh la la. Ooh la la. She like, ooh la la. They go, ooh la la. She like, ooh la la. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop up out the bed like, where's the bread? What it do, people? You're now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV, that's my show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, then the question really is, where you been? Because over here on this side, we like to deal with sports, hip-hop, entertainment, interviews, sometimes Popavisms 101, and of course, motivation. I got mine in today. If that sounds like something you can rock with, then before you usher and hit stage left, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, smash the notification bell, so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. You get alerted when I upload the videos, and if it's not your first time and you've been rocking with the channel, you know how I do. You know how I like to start my show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. Because today's show is like a flashback to the future. But first, let's talk about 2 years later, or damn near 2 years later, still average at best? What? Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. He just passed, but unlike other people that just passed, his name's still circulating like crazy. It's almost like he ain't even gone. You know what I mean? And rest in peace to his family. I mean, condolences to his family. And obviously, rest in peace to the self-proclaimed Godfather. But when you go on YouTube and you go on social media, I still see the presence. I still see videos. It's like from the grave, he reached out, smacked Vivica Fox, psh, 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 smacked B. Simone, psh, psh, psh. Like just smacking people left and right, even though he gone. And that's because he like the Tupac of YouTube, if you ask me, so far. Somebody may outwork him, but his body of work is crazy. He got tons of hours of videos where we can go watch. But anyway, the Average at Best video, which is, I think I followed them maybe a few videos before that. Then I think I either watched that live or I watched the back play. But I seen it like y'all in real time, meaning like I was here when like, oh shit, this nigga just called the Average at Best. And I watched his views and the haters come out of nowhere. And ever since then, he just took off like a rocket. And normally that's what happens when the haters come out. And you can hate me now, like, you know what I mean? Hate on me, hate the money I see, clothes that I buy, ice that I wear, flows that I try. Close your eyes, picture me rolling, sixes, money folding, bitches, honey that's swollen, riches, Nas get in ya. That's a Nas and Diddy reference. You can hate me now. You watch the hate and you watch the ascension of Kevin Samuels. Other YouTubers mad. And the thing is why I realized too that he passed, a lot of niggas just was jealous. Like put the women aside. We know they in their feelings. We know they emotional. Carl Thomas. I'm emotion, you can't let go. But the niggas, the dudes, a lot of niggas was jealous of him. That he was maybe having the same talking points or, you know what I mean, same manosphere rhetoric for the most part. But he did it on a level that they didn't do, so they was mad. That's really what it really boils down to. And it's just jealousy. And we see like, you know what I mean, what the nigga was and the Billy movie eating the motherfucking banana and you mad niggas getting money. It's like, yeah, gonna drop a dime. This the illest nigga in Nebraska. We gonna drop a dime on him. They really just was hating on the sideline. I mean, like, you not in the game, you know what I mean? You on the sideline and you're mad. Now, let's talk about this Jessica. I don't know her last name, but I know her name is Jessica. And like I said, like a lot of y'all, I seen when he was like, man, rate yourself fresh out the shower, no makeup, I mean, like dress size, and she pretty much said she was a 5. And the whole world came for him. All the women and a lot of suck ass niggas, you know, and they feelings, disrespecting the black woman like that. Woo woo woo, But when I watched it, I didn't view it like that. Plus, that wasn't his opinion of her. That was her own opinion of herself. Yeah, Nicki Minaj, rate yourself. Can't use 7. 7. 7. I mean, that's her own opinion. He didn't rate her 5. He asked her to rate herself. And when she said what she was, he said, ma'am, you're just average. You're average at best. And a lot of us is average. And even the ones that want to be more than average are just average. And I get it, you're confident, you're feeling yourself, and nobody really want to, you know, feel like you average, so like the rest of the people. But there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's pretty much what he was saying. You're average, you deserve an average person. Be with somebody average. Be happy. Instead of chasing a fantasy and a dream, and you're going to get unrealistic results. It's not going to happen for you, and you're not going to be happy. And she's never had, like, that's you. She went on another dating show after that. Come to find out, the lady that was interviewing, and I don't know her name, because I don't go and dive and stuff like that. Y'all could go Google that shit. But whoever she did the show with, like, right after that, now, the lady that was interviewing her, she got another show on BraVo. You know, the shit that they be having all these reality and bubblegum shows on that consumes the masses a lot with the foolishness. And the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Right. That's y'all. You know what I mean? I don't watch none of that shit. Apparently, they got a show on BraVo, and the lady that interviewed her before is now interviewing her again with her husband or boyfriend. I don't know if they married, but I know they sitting there together. He got the all black on with the little red, whatever they call them shits that the men wear, and she got on red. And Jessica is sitting there, look like they're in the mall or something talking, and they're supposed to be hooking her up with a high value guy, somebody that she wants, and somebody who Kevin Samuels said she wouldn't have because she was delusional and she should just settle for somebody on her level. And she was a $100,000 earner, businesswoman, 2 kids, I believe the same father. You know, I didn't go back and do the research. It's just off memory. Believe it's with the same father, so that's good, even though she wasn't with him. And her thing on the show was, she sounded like she was a fan of his. She like, I watch her show, I just want some advice. And he was like, well, you know, you could just call up on the bat line, like hit me on the bat line. You could get a personal private session, and I'll give you all you know, the critiquing and whatever advice that you're seeking. She didn't want to call up and get a personal session. She wanted to do it on that night, and this night was the smoke show night, the disagreement. And so they had their little back talk, you know what I mean? And so what she pretty much was saying is she wanted to get somebody that make X amount of money, and there's nothing wrong with that. And that's another thing that people misconstrued about his show. He never said that you can't get it. He never said that it's wrong for you to think that you can get it. He said, go get what you think you could get. But are the results going to pan out to what you want? A lot of times you're not gonna get the results. And I think that's pretty much what people missed about his show. He never said, you know, don't want it. He said you can want it, but is it realistic? Are you going to get it? And the chances are you're not. So a year later, damn near 2 years later, she still ain't got no man, not the one that she want. She said she got a disflame. She said the word wrong, and I'm not going to drag her for that because I know on my show, POPAVIST TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, smash the notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. I fuck up some words too. Definitely not an English major. So she was like, I got a disdain. She said disdain. I got a disdain for black men. And I'm not mad at her for that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of swirling talk or the divesting. You know, I be learning shit on the internet. Some of it's foolishness and stuff that I never pay attention to. It's only till my attention is brought to it on the internet. And obviously with LeBron James' son going to the prom with the white joint, Snow Bunny. Obviously with Jamie Foxx with the Snow Bunny. Obviously with Malika Andrews from ESPN, NBA Today. She with the snow guy, you know what I mean? Snowman, which is allegedly David Miniman. I never really give a fuck about none of that. And I never was like, oh, shame them because they with a black guy as far as white women, or shame the black brother because he with a white girl, or shame the black sister because she with a white nigga. Who gives a fuck? You can fuck literally whoever you want. And you can fuck a million people if you want your body count that high. That never really, you know what I mean, floated my boat one way or another. So, you know, even though it's a war going on outside, no man is safe from, like, you know, it's the picture is painted or the narratives is spun in all of these little pockets and echo chambers. Some of them are in the manosphere and in the women's sphere, in my opinion. And I'm saying that unbiased because I'm not none of that shit. I don't claim to be manosphere, even though they have great points and I like a lot of their channels. And I'm definitely not the women's sphere, even though I fuck with the pink, Pink Pill Lessons and Crimson Cure. And who else I fuck with? It's another girl, I think her name is Star with an R. I like her and she's attractive. I like her channel too. But obviously I'm a man, so we gonna rock with what I mean. But anyway, with that being said, and a lot of these different spaces, if you go onto these sites and these channels, the other channels, you'll be like, damn, it's a lot of black women is mad that, you know, black men is dating out the race. And then if you go to the other channels, you'll be like, damn, a lot of these black men is mad that sisters is dating out the race. And I don't think it's that. I think maybe you have a little chatter boxes and chatty patties on Instagram and on Twitter and TikTok and all this shit. But overall, in the real life, I don't think I see that. And I don't think it's playing that big of a factor to me. Now, with that said, she got a lot of disdain for black men because black men was dragging her, talking about her looks, even though she did rate herself a 5 out of 10. She rated her own self that. So she was like, you know, black men was coming for her in the comments, and you know how the trolls is. These niggas is ruthless records, like Eazy-E, rest in peace. You know what I mean? These niggas is ruthless records. Eazy-E, you know what I mean? They reckless when it comes to talking crazy online under the comments. So I know that jabbed at her. But she said she sought out counseling. Well, she got therapy. Now she's better than ever. And they supposed to, you know what I mean? Hold on one second. Niggas is loud outside. Mm-hmm. Right under my window, talking crazy. We'll deal with the heat for a little minute. Niggas is too loud in the hood. She looking for still a 6-figure earner, which she's a 6-figure earner, so I don't knock that. I hope she find who she looking for. Let him be an Asian guy. Let him be a Mexican guy. You know what I mean? The thing is, you don't got nobody yet. Time is ticking. So how long did you seek therapy? How long did you go to counseling and work on yourself? You're still a mother, still a single mother too. And where's the results? Now, don't get me wrong. It takes time when you're trying to find somebody that's compatible with you. And for a lot of the women that call to show, it could take forever. And that's you. That's you, ladies, because it's the pickings is slim. The pickings is slim. I'ma just say that the pickings is slim, and I'm not knocking her again. I'm not trying to down her or none of that. You know what I mean? I'm not down her. I'm just saying.
And that's you.
And that's you. Like, you know what I mean? You can want what you want, but can you get it? If you can get it, why since that video you don't have it yet? And then this is the other thing, right? For the man and the woman who gonna hook her up with somebody, and they should have, her friends should have told her, but maybe she don't got no real friends, right? Like, real friends are hard to find. Because why would you go again on the show? Now I get it, this is the type of woman you are apparently. You want to go on the show, you want to look for validation, you want to call into these YouTubers, and you want to, you know what I mean, looking for love in all the wrong places. You know what I mean? And looking for love in all the wrong places.
And that's you.
And that's you. Why are you going to go on BraVo, another TV show, after millions of people seeing your video, average at best, seeing you talking, like people calling her slow, and then other people like, how the fuck could she be slow when she running the business? And it's like, she may not be slow in business. She may be business savvy and can run a business, but she does sound a little slow. For even though when she was talking to him, and even when you see her talking with these two matchmakers, just her speech, her processing, it seems like she a little slow. And that's not to to talk down about. That's just to say what it is. That's how I'm perceiving it, and I could be wrong. But sometimes perception is reality. Why go on another reality show on a dating show? That should tell you right there that it's going to be hard to find somebody that you want if you have to resort to going on a dating show, going on some BraVo reality TV show to look for a man. You can't find no man in the real life. Ain't no niggas checking for you. Now, again, on the Kevin Samuels show, she was saying that she had suitors and people was hollering at her, but she didn't want them. And he was like, well, why you don't want them? And she like, because they, you know, I always run into guys that's got less money than me, and it's always seems like they want to use me for my money, etc. So I can get it. Nobody want to feel like they being used. Nobody, men or women. You know what I mean? But men, we got to deal with that all the time. And the more money you have, you know what I mean, then chances are you don't know people's real intentions. If they really fucking with you for you, or they fucking with you because of the things that you can do for them and the positions you probably can place them. You know what I mean? Help them out. So they're a little kiss assy, they're a little yes manny. They doing stuff to appease you so you can keep looking out for them. So I get it, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know what I mean? You know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right. I hope the best for her. I think going on BraVo TV was a bad look. To go on TV again, to subject yourself again to the trolls, to the outside world viewing you, critiquing you, judging you. You know what I mean? And it's going to be hard to find a man. That's my thoughts on her. I wish her nothing but the best. I hope she find love. I hope she get married. I hope she be happy because, you know, life is hard.